Canelo. I think Berlanga put on a tremendous show as well. You know, he showed a lot of heart and grit and determination as well, and that made for a great fight.
You said what you had to say.
Hey, get on that! Whoa!
After several weeks of anticipation, Gervonta Davis finally posted training footage on Instagram and X, giving fans a glimpse into his intense preparation. The clip was impressive enough that Terence Crawford felt compelled to respond. Davis displayed blistering hand speed like never seen before, reinforcing the boxing truth. It's the unseen punch that does the most damage. While Crawford's reaction seemed positive, he subtly withheld full praise. Although he didn't name Davis directly, it was obvious who Crawford referenced. His remarks stirred debate, showing how closely he's watching Davis's progress online.
I think, you know, if you can punch, you can punch.
Okay.
You know, it may not have the same effect that it did on a smaller guy, on a bigger guy, but if you sharp, you sharp.
Right.
You know, and I don't.
Come on, work this now. Come on, work. Let's work. Run me some. Time.
I hope Lamont is ready for the good work this guy is putting in.
I hope Lamont's ready for what's coming, one person commented, noting Davis's incredible efforts in training. Gervonta Davis was filmed hammering the punching bag and working with his trainer, delivering blistering punches at lightning speed. He also spent time shadowboxing before attacking the mitts with force. The central theme in this footage was clearly his speed, which looked more devastating than ever. With this kind of momentum, Tank seems poised to overwhelm Lamont. Roach in the rematch with unseen shots and potentially secure another emphatic knockout win inside the ring. Within Davis's camp, there's a widespread belief that Lamont Roach absorbed most punches during their first meeting simply because he anticipated them. Had he not, many feel he would have been flattened like the previous 28 opponents who succumbed to Gervonta Davis's power. The recent footage blew fans away and sparked massive attention online. Thousands of fans liked and shared the clips, and the comment section featured many notable names. Some of boxing's biggest stars, including world champions and legendary fighters, chimed in to express admiration for Tank's form.
Put it down, pull it up. Ready, go. 10, 9, 8, 7, power, 6, 5, power, 4, power, 3, 2, one more. Good. Under here. Roll under the bed.
Just job.
That lawnmower, that's it.
Following intense body workouts, the champion moved to mitts and bags, testing his explosiveness and power. He then sparred briefly with an unnamed partner before taking a quick breather. In a video posted on X, Davis can be seen hammering the heavy bag non-stop for a full hour. It was a remarkable showcase of endurance and strength. Such grueling workouts are often what separate contenders from true champions, and Davis's commitment in training is proof he remains elite. The sweat and repetition are clearly building something formidable ahead of his return.
Come on, work this out. Come on, work. Run me some. Work it. Time.
No one can deny Gervonta Davis's world-class status, but he still deserves credit for displaying immense power, stamina, and hunger. Soon, he might make Lamont Roach look like his personal punching bag. Roach has been showing confidence, but that alone won't help him in the ring. He'll need more than talk to survive against Tank, the division's most feared fighter. Davis has also flaunted his current physical form, looking fight-ready. In one recent post, he revealed a shredded physique that silenced doubters who questioned his motivation or dedication. Fans have quickly picked up on this, hinting it's a sign Davis may delay retirement given his current condition. One wrote, "Y'all really think he's retiring? He looks so motivated." Another said, "I thought he was slacking, gaining weight between fights, but now I see he's serious." Someone else chimed in, "Man, Roach is done. No way Davis is retiring after looking this sharp." One even urged, he needs to fight Vasyl Lomachenko, and also face Keyshawn. Davis, he can't walk away while still in this insane shape. One last fan had doubts, claiming Davis getting in shape just to destroy someone like Roach, who'd never win, isn't impressive. The big question remains, if he wins again, who does he fight next? Roach commented, "I busted my ass preparing for this one. If Tank's retiring, I'd love to send him off with a loss." He continued, "I like proving doubters wrong and proving myself right even more." Roach added that this fight could be the best of the year and a defining chapter in his career. He's already eyeing another big fight at 130 or 135.
Under the bed.
Stop.
That lawnmower, that's it. Stop that.
I made the decision to train in DC because, you know, I haven't been in the coldness in a minute. I haven't even trained in the coldness in a minute. So I feel though this will help.
"I want to prove I'm the best," said Davis. According to Boxing News 24, his training camp is going incredibly well. He looks fully prepared for the huge challenge that Lamont Roach presents. Promoter Leonard Ellerby confirmed Davis's mindset in a recent interview for the Laboratory with Plaz. Ellerby also acknowledged that Davis's path toward eventual retirement has begun. But if training is any indication, Davis has no intention of slowing down right now. This camp shows that he still has the drive, skill, and focus to dominate opponents.
Yeah, but it's like people selling that stuff. Like, you know, even the picture where everybody was in the room, that shit look like some devil shit. Some coke, right? Yeah, shit like some devil shit. Like they sold that stuff.
Yeah, you go with that.
That was crazy. And you seen how the guy he looked at the scorecard. Yeah, he looked at it.
Two points. You lose it. 2 points. No point out.
Like, if you got a talent, the money gonna come for sure. So I wouldn't even tell them to focus on the money. Like, if your talent there, don't even worry about the money. That's all you gotta worry about.
The New York State Athletic Commission continues its review, and no final decision has been announced yet. Gervonta Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, was once considered among the top pound-for-pound fighters worldwide. However, that status is now under scrutiny. Davis retained his belt after a tense 114-114, 114-114, 115-113 majority draw against WBA super featherweight champ Lamont Roach last Saturday at the Barclays Center. While Roach threw 400 punches compared to Davis's 279, Davis was more precise, landing 103 punches to Roach's 112, according to CompuBox statistics.
This is a really tough fight. Like, Lamont Roach is a serious fighter. I said it might not be the biggest profile fight, but it's actually quite a tough fight. And Shakur said to me, like, even the day before, I'm telling you, he's going to have big trouble tomorrow night. And I just feel like hopefully this could be the little something that gives Gervonta a little wake-up call to take him back to the mindset of maybe where he was. Do you know what I'm saying?
New York State overturns it?
No. No, I don't think they do. So,
Should Eddie not offer an immediate rematch if they don't?
yeah, I don't know.
Although one judge gave Davis the edge, 2 others did not, resulting in a majority draw. Round 9 proved pivotal after an unexpected incident changed the fight's tone. Following several sharp blows from Roach, Davis surprisingly dropped to a knee. By rules, that should have counted as a knockdown, giving Roach a 10-8 round instead of 10-9 and possibly a win. My hair had grease in it, and when I sweat, it ran into my eyes, Davis explained. The Baltimore native also complained about no ring card girls, saying it confused him about which round he was in.
You know, that's how boxing works. It's sad to say, you know, that's how boxing works. I'm not, like, totally upset. I figured with a superstar, you won't get too much on paper.
If he takes a knee and the ref starts counting, it should be a knockdown, said Roach. If it's a knockdown, I win the fight. The New York State Athletic Commission, in a statement to ESPN, said a technical issue prevented it from reviewing video of the controversial incident within the allotted time for review to make a correction. Trainer Greg Hackett describes the upcoming Gervonta Davis versus Lamont Roach bout as a good fight, though he acknowledges that Roach may not be as well known to casual boxing fans who haven't closely followed the sport.
Smaller than him was Pitbull. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's just in height and stature. He was, you know, technically bigger than Tank too. But, you know, Tank is comfortable at 130.
Hackett notes that Roach lacks the flair of fighters like Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, attributing this to Roach's more laid-back personality. To the people who know Lamont and to the people that know boxing and have been around, it's a good fight, trainer Greg Hackett stated to YSM Sports Media, talking about the clash. What's missing is that flair. Lamont isn't that type of guy. He's a gentleman. He's laid back. Lamont is the type of guy like, even if he tried to intimidate you, you wouldn't be fully intimidated because his eyes are green, light-skinned boy. He doesn't look like a super mean bull. Tank has got tattoos, and his eyes are a little bit off. He looks crazy, like there's something wrong with him. He's got the braids and he's going to put a lot of extra stuff into it. He's going to be coming in with an outfit and all that. So Tank is coming with flair.
It's boxing. What's gonna happen is gonna happen. It's boxing.
That's right.
Lamont is just a cool bull, but he can fight, and he is a champion. We should respect him as such. The problem is we're always looking for hype. We're always looking for big fights, when honestly, truly, this is a good fight. Lamont. Roach knows Tank Davis. Tank Davis knows Lamont Roach. It's a local fight, and it's big for their part of town. For the DMV, it's massive. They both fought Hector Garcia. The reason I brought that up is because of the level of boxing. Tank only fought him a year and a half ago, Hector Garcia. So that is the same level of boxing, commented Hackett on Tank and Roach's history with Hector Garcia.
It's the world of boxing is what it is. I mean, you just don't ever know what can happen in the sport.
Right.
I mean, we take losses every day, even though I may have had my hand raised every time I went out there and performed, but when I lost my...
So how can we say Tank is cherry-picking when this guy Roach has a title? They have a history and know each other. The only thing that's missing is that flair, like a Ryan Garcia or Devin Haney. They got the flair on them because the attention has been on them for some years, Greg Hackett expressed. In a career that's been wrapped in big fights, world titles, and loads of cash, the 37-year-old has been searching for an opponent that will get him out of bed in the morning. WBC junior middleweight champion Sebastian Fundora, IBF titleist. Bakram Murtazaliev and former World Boxing Organization title holder Tim Tszyu were all considered, but none provide the star power he searched for. Undisputed super middleweight king Canelo Alvarez, however, certainly does.
Legacy fight. I feel as if, you know, this is the biggest fight in boxing today. I feel like this fight right here is like the last of the Mohicans. You know, we both coming in an era where Floyd Mayweather was #1 pound for pound, Showtime, HBO era, that type of era. So